In this video, we're getting the Volvo ready for its first battle, and we're joined by no other than Kevin Brunberg. Yeah. You have to do a burnout. Fish and chips. Health and safety are not going to be happy tomorrow. What's up, guys? We are back in the workshop and we are getting the cars ready for LZ World Tour. Not just one Volvo, but Kevin Brunberg is here with his Volvo, and he's come all the way from Sweden in his massive bus. There he is. But before we get chatting to Kevin, I'm going to show you some of the changes that we've done the Volvo to get it ready for battle. So, first of all, since the last video, we've been on the dyno, and we've increased the boost, and we're now making 900 wheel horsepower, up from around 750. That's going to be quite a game changer. If you saw the last video, we added water injection to the car, just to keep it safe on really hot days. And what we didn't say or really mention was that we've changed from the e-gate, the electronic wastegate, to another new Turbo Smart product, which is the pneumatic straight gate. We were struggling a little with the electric gate. It takes a lot more setup than the traditional style of wastegates that we're used to. We're finding with so much new stuff on the car, we didn't want to focus all our efforts on trying to make this one thing work. So we've gone back to what we know, and we're going to park. We're not saying the e-gate didn't work, we just need more time with it. So for the moment, luckily, Turbos might actually do another wastegate, which is the same straight gate as we had with the e-gate, but with a vacuum control. So we didn't have to manufacture or fabricate any exhaust parts. We literally just needed to hook up a boost solenoid, which Phil came and wired in, and that was that. So that straight away made the car a lot easier to control boost level wise. So when we hit the dyno, it just works straight away. So hopefully we can now go and just beat on the car without having those overboosting problems that we had before. Next up, another big change that we've made ahead of the battles is we've fitted the intercom system to the car. So in the past, I've always been using crappy walkie-talkies and struggling a little bit with signal. So we've actually taken the intercom system from the Fun Cup car, which is an endurance car, and replicated that in the Volvo. So now we've got a new loom, and we can just swap out the radio from that car into this when we're using it, because we're not driving at the same time. But that is, you know, proper aerial on the outside, full loom going through, and push to talk button all set up, helmet connected in there, and now we'll be able to talk to our spotter when we're doing battles. So looking forward to having a proper setup and actually being able to hear what people are saying. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that we've done, we have fabricated a new exhaust system. Ben, where is the new exhaust bit? So another thing that we've done is fabricated a new exhaust system. This is how we had the exhaust before, coming straight out the bumper. It's pretty long, and we know that at the World Tour, at least one of the venues this weekend is going to have a wall run. This is not very wall run safe, because before we rub the bumper, we're going to take the exhaust off. So we have made a chody version. So what that does is allows us to have a shorter exhaust. We'll also remove the bumper for that situation. We've got the shorter bash bars. We added a V-band in there, so that can just go in there and solve our problems. And then we can crash into the wall without breaking the exhaust system. And those of you who've been watching the full build on this, we've seen we got to the end of the build and we kind of cut a few corners. So the radiator system wasn't fully completed. We've now got a header tank, and this will just keep everything working so much better. We now have a really easy way of bleeding the system and visually checking if we've got enough water. Right, so the next thing we thought we'd do is show you some of the things that we have to do when we're getting ready for a drift event, because everyone sees what happens at a drift event, but you don't really get to appreciate how much effort it is to get here. Now, this is Kevin. He's driven here in a bus. Took him 3 days to get here, all the way from Sweden. They come here and they've had a small little technical problem on the bus, which we've fixed. We found parts. Peter, how's it going? We haven't even started drifting, and this is the state of Peter. He looks like a mole that's come out of a hole. Kevin even had a spare engine with him. He said he wasn't going to do a 3,000 kilometre round trip without having spares, so he's come prepared. Hopefully we're not going to need that. How cool is it to have two Volvos? These are probably the two sickest Volvos in the world, and we've got them in our garage here. Kevin was obviously massively important to helping building our Volvo. So to see this here, and we're gonna get to drive together, it's just so cool. We've got the cars ready, we've done that in a week. Now we get to get the fuel ready, which luckily is not too much of a hassle for us because we have a fuel business. But Ben is using a very technical measurement with a wooden stick to make sure that we have 25 litres in our little drums so we can add the right amount of oil. Then we have to get all the tyres ready, which Ben's done most of them, we've got a few more to change. So for the LZ World Tour, we don't get to run our lovely Dyno tyres, we have to run on accelerators, which is in some ways cool because it's a control tyre and everyone's going to be on the same grip, which is cool. And they provided them for free, so we shouldn't really moan. But these have got zero grip in compared to what we're used to. So especially for Kevin, that's going to be some getting used to because he's only driven on like Drift Masters style grippy tyres, and these things are like plastic. So yeah, we've got some new work wheels we're going to show you, and Ben's going to fit the rest of those in a minute. And then lastly, after we've done all of that, we've still got to pack all the awnings, all the spares, all the tools into the bus, into the trailer. The Corvette is actually already been loaded up, going to Castle Combe. And I haven't actually mentioned that not only are we going to Castle Combe to drive on Saturday, we're then going to go all the way to Ireland overnight for a one-day event to drive all the way back. Kevin gets to drive at 2 cool tracks. We're going to be really tired on Monday, but it's going to be sick. I think the next thing we want to do really is get the 2 Volvos out and get some photos of them together. Oh yeah, we should probably introduce Kevin as well. Thanks, Louis. Oh, is this Right, so we had about 100 litres of E85 ready to go. We need probably about 100 litres per day. There's 3 days, that's 300 litres. She's a thirsty girl. So luckily, we've got a warehouse next door, which is what we do for work. Sunoco race fuel. And now we're just gonna go get some. Oh, he ground it out. There we are, E85 acquired. That's one Volvo out. Figured we might as well make use of having them both here while they're still looking pretty. Well, mine's still looking pretty. His one's a little bit battle scarred, and mine probably will be after the weekend. Yeah, I'm both quite excited and a bit sad about getting it smashed up, but that's what we built it for, right? Oh, I didn't know yours was running, Kevin. Kevin's here.
I'm here. I'm back.
He's back. Last time he was here, well, he was driving it. And the time before that, he was helping me build it. And this time, he's brought his own Volvo. So I don't know what the next time we meet is going to be like. Crazy. Yeah, I feel like we're going to struggle to keep this up.
It's a date night, I think.
Next time.
Yeah, date night. Step away from the cars.
Kevin's driven all the way here in his awesome race bus.
Yep.
And we are ready to take on some of the best drivers in the world at LZ World Tour. Kevin's definitely got the experience. I think we've got the car, and I don't know, there's never been 2 Volvo 745s driving in the UK or Ireland. It's going to be pretty good. Yeah. If you're coming to the LZ event in the UK, I hope so. We're going to be there. Come check it out. I'm going to have the merch tent there so you can buy the cool Swedish Drift Mafia supporter hoodies and t-shirts and stuff like that. We've got a few new bits of merch as well we haven't shown yet. And yeah, we've got practice on Friday, comp on Saturday, a boat overnight to another comp on Sunday. We're all stupid enough to go along with it. So we're going to get some food now because we're starving, and then we can go over and look at some of the cars.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. There's 4 or 5, yeah. Some forks. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I think we need to do some donuts, but oh look, Dad's got it coming out in the Volvo. We'll start at the back, driving along, and do a burnout.
Can I join?
You want to join the Swedish Drift Mafia?
Yeah.
You have to do a burnout. We've almost mixed up all our fuel. If all goes well, when we get into the final, we've got enough. And something more exciting than fuel is we have got new wheels, fresh from Japan. Woo! Fresh work VSKFs. Spicy. Gonna get these built up, and then I think it's probably time to wrap this video up because it's getting a bit long, but there's probably just one thing left to do. Donuts. Right, we've done a lot of burnouts in this yard, and that's probably the best ones. Take a look at this. My dad is going to be so pissed off because he said no more donuts, but we only get a chance to have Kevin here once. I think we sent it off well. Health and safety are not going to be happy tomorrow. Sorry, Ricky. Yeah, that was sick. I'm surprised we haven't set any fire alarms off because I got a bit worried. Kevin couldn't see very much. Just look at all this smoke. And the best thing is, I think our neighbours work night shift. Right, guys, so that's it for this one, but we're hopefully going to see you at LZ World Tour at the weekend. We're also, for those of you not able to make it, we're going to do one video focusing on mine and Kevin's car. We'll do the rundown and do some driving together. I'm really looking forward to that. And then we're going to do 2 racetracks, 2 countries in 24 hours with 2 Volvos. So that's going to be really cool ones. So see you then. Bye-bye.